Hey everyone, it's Joric. Welcome back to the channel. I hope you're doing well and having a great day. I want to get to a couple of Portugal, I'll call it travel or news updates regarding airport. There are a couple of airlines that are changing terminals, and then I want to also talk quickly about the metro, the subway system, and some additional stops that are going to be coming in 2024. So for those of you thinking about Lisbon as a place to live and you're thinking about renting or buying, there may be some opportunities for you to find additional places that'll be relatively close to metro stops. So let's get after it. Let's talk first about the airport. So October 30th, which was a couple of days ago, a couple of airlines, EasyJet and Eurowings, transitioned from Terminal 2 to Terminal 1 at the Lisbon airport. And then on November 4th, Vueling is going to transition from Terminal 1 to Terminal 2. Now, if you have not flown into Lisbon before, you may not realize that the terminals are not connected. So there is a bus that will go from one to the other, or it can be a 10 to 15 minute walk between the two. And it is important that if you've used Vueling, EasyJet, or Eurowings in the past, you're probably used to having the taxi or the Uber or Bolt drop you off at specifically Terminal 1 or Terminal 2. Now with these changes, you'll just need to make sure that you're headed to the right terminal and make sure that the taxi, Uber, or Bolt gets you to the right destination so that that doesn't get mixed up. So again, Vueling, Terminal 2 starting November 4th, and EasyJet and Eurowings moving to Terminal 1 October 30th. So that's the news regarding the airport. The next news is more of a long-term update. There are going to be 2 additional stops on the metro, the subway system here in Lisbon that they've been working on. And one is going to be at the Estrela, right next to Estrela Park in the Basilica, as well as a stop in Santos, which will be great because we happen to live between these 2 stops, so it will be awesome to be able to have a connection, a metro stop relatively close to where we live. And I wanted to point this out that even though the project isn't going to be completed until 2024, some of you that maybe are looking at Lisbon and places within the city center may not want to look at like the Estrela, Lapa, Santos area because, well, we're not close to a metro line. And that's true right now. But if you're thinking in the future and you want to be close to a metro stop, you can start looking and considering this area because it will be, with depending on where you live, probably not more than a 5 or 7 minute walk to either of these, depending on where you are in Estrela or Santos. So it's something to think about when you're considering a rental or a property purchase. Just want to make sure that you're continuing to think about what's coming down the road, as those of you that are contemplating a 2023, a 2024, or even a 2025 move into Lisbon. So those are the updates as I have it. Wanted to get those out to you as always. Thank you so much for checking out the channel and enjoy your travels.